What if sleeping was the most dangerous thing you ever did? Tonight, you'll probably lock your door, turn off the lights, and fall asleep without thinking twice. But imagine living in a world where closing your eyes could be the last decision you ever made. Now imagine this. 40,000 years ago, the sun disappears behind the trees. Within minutes, the forest transforms. The same wilderness that fed your tribe during the day suddenly belongs to something else. The birds stop singing. The wind grows quieter. Somewhere in the darkness, something is already watching. You can't see it, you can't hear it, but it knows exactly where you are. And the most terrifying part? You have to sleep anyway. Ancient humans weren't afraid of the dark. They were afraid of what the dark was hiding. Every night was a gamble. A hungry wolf, a giant hyena, a stealthy leopard, or another predator waiting for the perfect moment to attack. Unlike modern humans, they had no walls, no locked doors, no alarms, no flashlights, just a fading fire and hope. But hope doesn't stop hungry predators. Here's the question that scientists have been asking for years. How did humans survive hundreds of thousands of nights without being wiped out? The answer is stranger than most people realize. Researchers studying modern hunter-gatherer societies discovered something fascinating. Entire groups almost never fall into deep sleep at the same time. Someone is always awake. Someone is always listening. Someone is always watching. Not because they were assigned to guard the camp, but because human bodies naturally sleep at different times. Some people fall asleep early. Others stay awake long after everyone else. Some wake before sunrise. Together, they unknowingly created a living security system. It wasn't perfect, but it kept the tribe alive. Still, it came with a price. Nobody truly relaxed. Nobody ever slept without one part of the brain asking a single question. Is tonight the night something finds us? Then, everything changed. Not because humans invented stronger weapons, not because they built better shelters, but because another species walked into the firelight. The wolf that stayed. Over generations, that wolf became something different. The first dog. And it may have changed human history in a way almost nobody talks about. A dog's hearing is far more sensitive than ours. Its nose can detect danger long before human senses notice anything unusual. Even while resting, dogs wake again and again, checking their surroundings without anyone telling them to. Imagine a silent night. The tribe is asleep. The fire is almost dead. Suddenly, a predator begins moving through the grass. No human hears it, but one dog does. Its ears rise. Its nose catches a scent carried by the wind. Seconds later, a sharp bark shatters the silence. The entire camp wakes up. Spears are grabbed. The predator disappears, and dozens of lives are saved because one animal refused to ignore a sound. That wasn't just companionship. That was survival. For perhaps the first time in human history, people could sleep a little deeper, a little longer, a little safer, while another pair of eyes stayed open. Maybe that's why, even today, many people feel strangely calmer sleeping with a dog nearby. Perhaps it isn't just comfort. Perhaps it's memory. Not your personal memory, but something much older, an ancient partnership written into human history. One species learned to trust, the other chose to protect. And together, they survived the longest nights our ancestors ever faced. So tonight, before you close your eyes, ask yourself one question. If you had been born 40,000 years ago, would you have survived even a single night?